In this video, you will learn how to safely use a drill press. There are a few parts of the drill press that you need to know about. The first one is an on-off switch on the front. You pull it out, turn it on, you push it in to shut it off. The table, which what you clamp to, is adjustable, and you do that on the right-hand side of the drill press with the crank. This is the handle that causes the spindle to go up and down on the right-hand side. There are several different drill bits that you will be using in class. The first is just a standard drill bit. It is also known as possibly a twist bit, but it is what we refer to as a standard drill bit. The second is a spade bit. It is wide across here, but narrow this way, and it has a bit. It's very useful for drilling larger holes into wood. The third type of bit is a Forstner bit. You will be using this on a serving tray project. It drills a nice clean hole in order to use on your handle for that. And also this is what is called a hole saw. You will be using this on your piggy bank to drill a hole into that. So those are the four main types of drill bits that we're going to need. In order to safely set this up, we are going to do our hands-on test with a standard drill bit. In order to set this up properly, we want to drill a hole directly on the X. We also need to make sure and have a piece of scrap wood. As you can see, this one has a bunch of different holes on it already underneath our piece of wood that we're going to put on top of here. First thing we're going to do is to install the drill bit into the drill chuck. You can do that by loosening or tightening the drill chuck. Once you get the drill bit in there tight, you will use what's called the chuck key, which looks like this. You will insert it into a hole like such with the gear going into the chuck, and then you will tighten it up. So this is a very simple way to remember: righty-tighty, lefty-loosey for tightening it up. Then set the drill chuck key back off to the edge. The next thing we're going to do is work on aligning the X and the drill bit into the same spot. In this case, the best thing to do is to go ahead and lower your drill bit while it is not running, getting it lined up on your X to the best of your ability. Then, using the clamp, which is sitting by the bandsaw already, or the drill press already, we will tighten down our piece of wood. If, by instance, you accidentally move your wood around while you're getting it clamped, you get it snug, and then you can adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. So I've got my clamp snug, but still a little bit loose. I'm rechecking to make sure that it is on the X, which is just like this. Okay? And then I'm going to tighten my clamp back up. Notice that the clamp has the it tightens from the bottom. This is the safest way to clamp this. Now, before I drill any hole, I'm going to make sure that I don't have any sleeves, long jewelry, anything like that down here for this to get caught on. It does spin. I'm also going to make sure that I have my hair tied back if I have long hair so that it can't get caught in here. That is something that I've seen happen, and you don't want that to happen to you. Check it a last time, make sure it's directly on where it needs to be. You will then turn on the drill press, and you will slowly drill a hole, checking to make sure you're going through your piece of wood, but not through the scrap piece of wood and into the table. Remember, most of the stuff you're going to drill a hole in is only 3/4 of an inch thick in this class. So be sure that you're not going more than that through the wood. After I think that I've gone far enough, I'm going to go ahead and stop what I'm doing, and I'm going to look and check. If I cannot see what I'm checking on, I will grab the vacuum that stays right here, and I'll clean up my mess. It does not appear as I went all the way through, so I'm going to drill a little bit more, and then I'm going to double check again. Always making sure that I'm cleaning up after myself. Now it's plenty. I'm going to grab the vacuum one more time, clean up my mess, and then I will take everything apart, including taking the drill bit out, taking the clamp off. Now the first thing when I'm taking everything apart is I'm going to loosen the clamp. I'm going to take the clamp off like this. The clamp stays with the drill press. This is a particular clamp that works very well for the drill press, so we will set it on the table like such. We are also going to use the drill chuck key, begin putting it into the chuck so that the gears mesh, and we are going to turn counterclockwise to loosen the drill bit. Okay. And then it will come out like this, and you will put it back in the particular place where you got it. And when you are done with your test, it should look like this, with the hole directly on the X in this particular case right here. Please refer back to the video as often as needed to safely learn how to use a drill press. Thank you.